Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another episode of our Road to Glory career mode with St. Pauli. This is episode number 75, and today we have the penultimate episode of the season as we go in search of our second major piece of silverware of the series as we look for our first ever domestic double as we take on Wolfsburg in the DEUTSCHER POKAL final. Wolfsburg beat Hanover 96 by 4-1 to reach the final. We beat Bayern Munich in that crazy tie at the Milan tour where we won it later on in extra time to go through to the final. It's our second in 3 years, and in season 2 we lost to Borussia Dortmund here, so hopefully today we'll make amends and get the win. So Wolfsburg, first and only game of today's episode. Just before we get into it though, there are a couple of things to show you. In the last episode I offered contracts to some of our youth players, 3 accepted, 1 is yet to decide, and Daniel Rott has said this: I've reviewed the contract offer and I'm not willing to accept the terms offered because I don't believe I'll be playing the squad role you promise. He's been a first team player since the day we promoted him from the academy, yet he doesn't believe that he's going to be in the squad role we promised. So I think that's ridiculous, really. So we won't offer him a squad role at all this time. I will hope he just accepts it naturally. But still, first and only game of today's episode is against Wolfsburg. We're going for our second piece of major silverware in the series and the season. And of course, in the next episode coming out tomorrow morning, you'll be seeing a Champions League final versus Monaco, where hopefully, if all goes according to plan today, we could be on for a magic treble. So Wolfsburg, first and only game today. It's coming just 3 days before the tie against the French side in the CL final, so I'm going to rest my team for this game and hope the backup brigade can get the job done. They've done it in every single round so far, apart from the semis when I used my first team, but I have confidence in my youngsters. I have confidence in my B team. They've been playing well and I've played them in the league as well. I believe they can get the job done here, which means I can rest all my starters for the bigger clash against Monaco on the weekend. So first and only game, Wolfsburg in the cup final. Can we get the win? Let's find out. Come on, St. Pauli. I'm trusting the backup brigade. Let's see them get the job done.
A couple here of real craftsmen, one in each side.
Wonderful to watch when these two are on song, and I hope they are today, because if they are going to give us a real treat.
This game is being played in broad daylight as well. I didn't change the time of the day, which I should have done, because as this game is being played on the summer settings, EA have it as a broad summer's day here in Berlin, as opposed to what should be a nice evening setting, as a map is through here for Wolfsburg. First chance could fall early, and oh, they've scored straight away, 11 minutes in, and Wolfsburg have gone in front with the first shot of the game. Seguin gives them the lead, and the number 30 rifles the ball in to give Wolfsburg a very early advantage. Good work from Mav, holds it up well. Seguin finds space, cannons it in, and it's the worst possible start for the backup brigade. I'm hoping for the best, and I'm trusting this B team, but there's a lot for me to chew on already. We're 1-0 down, and maybe it was the wrong call to not play any of my starters. Bad start. Not panicking in this game, plenty of time left to go, but still terrible starters. Mane is down left-hand side, and Saar didn't want to come across there against the speedster, and Mane could be through. It's great work from Keku to Mane, and he's hit the calm down, he's hit the post or the bar, one of the two, say one of the words. It's still 1-0, Mane cutting inside from the left, what he does best, but hits the woodwork. Still 1-0, as Wolfsburg still have that lead. Marley for Wolfsburg, tackled by Billing, gets it straight back. There's Kerr with the interception, but again Wolfsburg might get it back. No, this time it comes to us. Kai through towards Lundin, and Lundin on the ball does well, rolls it inside to Kai. This is a great chance here. Kai holds it up, needs a teammate, rolls it inside. It's Mario Gomez. Oh, gets in, old reliable Mario Gomez puts us back on level terms. Bust out in the song because he scored again. Wolfsburg won, St. Pauli won. I knew it was the right call to bring Mario in for his final year in professional football, as he scored a massive goal. Kai holds it up well, rolls it through to the veteran, who takes one touch and across the goalkeeper's body, in off the far post. It's a brilliant strike with that right foot. Under pressure, it doesn't faze him. Gomez scores, it's 1-1, and we're back on level terms. Get in! Mario Gomez has not scored in a while, so I'm really pleased to see him notch up once again. Brilliant finish there, and his biggest goal for the club in possibly and probably his final appearance for the club. But here come Wolfsburg, looking for an instant reply to get back in front as Guilavogui fires it just over the bar. There's more goals in this one, that's for sure. Marley for Wolfsburg, inside to Guilavogui. Back to his man Sidibe. As Wolfsburg controlling the tempo of this game really, really well. But there's a good tackle by De Ligt. And now a chance on the break here. Kai rolls it through to Lundin. And this should be 2. This should be 2. And oh, it is. He's done it again. Lundin dinks it over the goalkeeper. It's what he does best. And St. Pauli go in front for the first time in the game just before the break. As we turn the game on its head before half-time. Lovely ball through by Kai. Another assist for Havertz. Proving his selection was justified in this team for the final, and a brilliant finish by Lundin. Dinks it over Castells, the Belgian goalkeeper beaten. He's a specialist at chip shots, it seems. It's 2-1 to St. Pauli, and we've gone in front for the first time. Well, an excellent end to what was a pretty poor first half. We were trailing by a goal, but 2 quick goals in the final 10 minutes of the break from Mario Gomez and Lundin have put us in front in the final. And we're 45 minutes away from our first ever Deutsche Pokal and picking up the domestic double and keeping our treble hopes alive. Excellent, excellent ending to the first half. Still time for Wolfsburg to get back on level terms as Arnold tries his luck from range but fires it wide. They've been restricted to long range shots in this game. Ever since they scored, we've shut the door on them really. And in the second half, I've switched to a 5-4-1. And our fullbacks and our wingbacks also operate as secondary wingers on the overlap. And Wolfsburg just can't cope with that. Like, they cannot get inside at all. They are 3 at the back, but also much better coverage in the fullback areas as well. And because of that, right now, we are cruising, it seems, to the win. And we could make it 3-1 here. It's great build-up and Billing denied. It'll drop to Kluivert, who drills it back in. Sidibe's there. It'll drop to Toljan. Toljan to Neudecker. He can strike him. Can he find space? No, tackled and Wolfsburg clear. Well, that could have and probably should have been 3-1. We've been in control in this second half. All we got to do now is see out this game and possibly find that third goal to confirm the win. Late chance of Wolfsburg, just over 12 minutes to go. Kostic to Bazoa. He strikes it, blocked by Kalajdzic. We're fine with this. We are totally fine with this. They cannot break us down. We're defending so well, and they cannot get inside at all. And that's why right now we are going to win this game as things stand, and maybe could make it 3-1 here. Kluivert pushes it on for himself to chase, gets there first, men in the area, floats one in. It's Neudecker. Oh, that would have been wonderful. First touch and a brilliant acrobatic flick. But fantastic save by Castells. Keeps Wolfsburg in the final for now. But for how much longer as Kluivert heads it in? And that will do it. It's all over. It's going to be a first Deutsche Pokal win for St. Pauli. You guys have been asking me, where is Kluivert? Why is he not playing? He's not really done too well for us in the past 2 years. But I've brought him off the bench and he's won us the trophy and wrapped it up. 3-1, and that's the game. Almost a brilliant goal from Neudecker a moment ago, but instead he gets the assist as he whips in a corner and Justin Kluivert loses his marker and with a free header puts it past the Belgian and into the back of the net. 3-1 to St. Pauli. The trophy is ours. The domestic double is surely complete, and now we're going for that magic treble as well. Great confidence going to the final, knowing all my starters are rested. The backup brigade get the job done. What a fantastic performance. So that should be that, and there it is. It's all over at the Olympiastadion, and St. Pauli have got the job done. We may have trailed early on in the game through Seguin's strike in the 12th minute, but a quick-fire double just before the half ended from Mario Gomez in his final appearance in professional football, and then Zlatan's regen with a lovely dink over the goalkeeper put us in front heading into half-time. And as the game was almost done with 5 minutes to go, Justin Kluivert rose highest from the Neudecker corner to cement the trophy and ensure that we get our first ever Deutsche Pokal. So it was a bold decision to rest all my starters for the Monaco game on the weekend, but in the end it paid off with, I'd say, minimal fuss. We were in control for the most part in this game. Wolfsburg had a lot of attempts, but the vast majority came from outside the area, and Sebastian Horn was largely untroubled. So 3-1 the final score. The trophy is ours, and what a great scene as well, because Kala, who I've kept at the club since season 1, I didn't want to get rid of the guy, is going to lift the trophy alongside Mario Gomez, veterans in their final appearance in professional football, lifting the cup as St. Pauli are Deutsche Pokal winners. That is a brilliant way to end what has been a fantastic 4th season with the Buccaneers. I really did feel like we thoroughly deserved this win as well. I won't try and deny it. Wolfsburg had a lot of shots in this game. They had a lot of attempts, but you would have seen it by the highlights. I'm very unbiased when I show the highlights. They came from range, the vast majority of them, and I'm sure the stats will back that up as well. So great to see Kala lifting the trophy there. It's been it's been a weird series in the sense that I just refused to let him go, even though he didn't play that much. But to be fair, whenever he did play, he put in a decent shift, like today as well. So this is why I kept the guy here. I knew at some point he'd have a chance to lift some silverware, and it comes in his final appearance for the club as well, as he won't be playing any part in the Champions League final. Neither will Mario Gomez, who got us back on level terms in this game, scoring his final goal in professional football. So 3-1 the final score. We get that win, we get that trophy. The domestic double is won. I was searching for just one trophy this season. In the end, we got 2, and now we got a chance of winning 3 as well, which is fantastic. So as we take a look at the stats, then as you will see, Wolfsburg did play quite well in terms of the shots, but again, they all came from range. The only shot they took on target, that scored, was from inside the area. Every single other shot was outside the area, hence why they just didn't really threaten us that much. Whereas for us, we were a lot more clinical, much better in front of goal, much more composed, and that's why we win the game by 3-1. And man of the match for me, it's a difficult one because Kai played really well in the first half, but was subbed off at half time. He got 2 assists. I thought Gomez played really well throughout the entire game. Kala had a decent shift down the right flank as well. I thought we defended very well. Kerr had an 8.2 as well. Kluivert came off the bench to secure it late on. It's difficult. Every single player played well. Neudecker got an assist as well. Should we give it to Gomez, or do you know what? We'll give it to Kai. Kai got 2 assists. He may have only played 45 minutes, but he got us back in the game, pulled the strings, and ensured that we would get our first ever DEUTSCHER POKAL. So that will end today's episode of the Road to Glory career mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. We end on a high with St. Pauli winning their first ever DEUTSCHER POKAL. We will be back for the final episode of the season tomorrow morning. That is going to be the Champions League final against Monaco. So whatever you do, do not miss that one as we go for our first ever European trophy and try and get that magic treble, which at the start of the season I did not think was ever going to be considered possible. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a fantastic day. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the final episode of Season 4 in our Road to Glory career mode with St. Pauli, where we take on the French side Monaco in the Champions League final, going for the magic treble. See you soon.